Hi everyone, I recently finished the Analects by Confucius, translated by D.C. Lau. Having a vague understanding of Confucius and his influence over East Asian society for decades, I was always curious to learn more, but a bit intimidated to actually learn about him beyond all the quotes and references. The Analects is surprisingly concise and easy to approach. Roughly 2,500 years old, it reminded me quite a bit of the Bible's Book of Proverbs in how it was structured. While Confucianism isn't exactly a religion, it had a similar influence on society in East Asia as Christianity did to the West. It was also able to integrate quite seamlessly with other East Asian religions such as Buddhism and Taoism. Confucius emphasized the importance of conducting oneself with virtue, with a broader aim towards social cohesion and respect for one's elders, commonly termed filial piety, compared to Western cultures. The various books of the Analects are composed of sayings, quotes, and brief conversations with his disciples. The book is quite approachable as a beginner. Of course, it's set in the context of ancient Chinese culture and frequently references the Book of Odes, Chinese classic poetry. However, you can still easily understand the teachings of Confucius as an outsider. I found this book more approachable than some of the early Greek classics. In this Penguin Classics edition, there's an introduction, footnotes, and various appendices offering more explanation and context, but much of the reading is quite dry. Here are just a few of the hundreds of quotes worth reading. Some of them are quite humorous. From Book 11, verse 12. Qie Lu asked how the spirits of the dead and the gods should be served. The master said, "You are not able even to serve man. How can you serve the spirits? May I ask about death? You do not understand even life. How can you understand death?" From Book 15, verse 13. The master said, "I suppose I should give up hope. I have yet to meet the man who is as fond of virtue as he is of beauty in women." And from the same book, verse 17. The master said, "It is quite a remarkable feat for a group of men who are together all day long, merely to indulge themselves in acts of petty cleverness, without ever touching on the subject of morality in their conversation." I enjoyed the Analects quite a bit and wish I read it sooner, and will definitely read it again, as well as look into secondary sources about Confucius. This book influenced billions of lives, and its most important parts can be easily approached and comprehended within just hours. Definitely check it out. Alright, thanks for watching, and I'll be back soon with another video. Bye.